Hello everybody, welcome to your Thursday video. This one is going to be focused on the side event as well, but this is going to go a bit deeper than yesterday's video, especially looking at some top champions to take in, some really cool interactions, node descriptions, giving you the full info when you're thinking about going in and what are some of the best champions to choose. There will be a spreadsheet I'm going to be referring to, which I'll try and put a Google link either in the description or pinned comment. But you can find this available on my Discord, where I have like a pinned message where you can actually kind of click on it. Which, if you are looking on screen now, you go take your mouse cursor or wherever you've got to the pinned messages, you click on it and it'll have all the up-to-date info, and it will have this added to it once the video is live. Please remember this, because I do get asked a lot, where is it? Just go to the pinned messages right here and you'll be able to grab it. The side event is complex enough with the type of nodes and the different and variation randomized champions you're going to face off against on some of the I need rewards sections, because like you want those rewards, but you've got to fight the different various champions on those different types of node descriptions. Most of the nodes have been added here, where you see the legendary event quest, champs, and path rewards. Now do bear in mind, as I said, the champs will change, which we'll go over in a second, but there you can see some of the nodes being from aggressive, dash vulnerability, hard knock life, which is when you get disorientate, and various other types of interactions and things to consider. But keeping a log of that information is very difficult and very time consuming. I've done this morning just a type up of this stuff in a very kind of quick node description. So we've got like examples here on the final boss. We've got heal or hide, attack is far away, get regen. So you go far away, you get regen on Duke. End 5-hit combo over light or medium, passive fury charge. That's what you get. And then you've got special attack or heal block. Enemy does specials equals heal block and fate seal on you. Vigorous assault, defender gets a regen buff, attack increase plus unblockable. So that's what the enemy gets, and various different things as well. So all this stuff hopefully is helping and will help people in the planning nature to this. But if you do want to go to link in the description as well, I've put Faded Dragon's collection of some of the different nodes. It won't have all the nodes because there are some that are like a missing just here, which the spreadsheet hopefully will kind of help to fill that gap. So the main thing that I want to do with this video is just showcase, or at least give some examples. Unfortunately, I won't be able to showcase to go back in because we're not able to go in, but I thought like, right, well, at least if I put this up here, then players can each go, right, well, I'll take this team, I have that champion, I don't have that one. I can then do I don't know if they have this in anywhere else in the world, but something referred to as a pick a mix. In the UK, we have this thing where there's multiple different types of sweets or candy, and you choose little bits of different types of everything and you put them into your bag. Essentially, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you the candy, options of candy of different types of champions, and you can put them into your 3 placements of champions to take in this quest, and hopefully have a good time doing it. Also in the spreadsheet, in the second part of the tab, I've selected 10 teams, and again, do bear in mind there are some repetitions here, but there's some that I really agree on and like, and I'll go in a little bit more kind of a deep dive in a second as to why I've chosen certain team. There is a certain team that I actually like the most, and that is down here, which is Crossbones, Dr. Doom and Falcon. I think there's enough dealing with the likes of Mixmaster, some defense abilities, and as well evade abilities, mixed in with Crossbones shrugging off of debuffs, is dealing with #heroes bonus, which if you do check out some of the links, some of the different champions down here on the champ variants, most of these fall into the line of #heroes. So I do think that Crossbones is actually going to be one of the better champions to deal with this, especially because there is a lot of debuffs being thrown at you as well. It's kind of like a double winning narrative to the Crossbones buff and his interaction with some of this content. And Dr. Doom in particular, I'm not like choosing this to single out, I'm just singling out a team that I actually want to try out, I think is going to be very good, is the shrugging off, the power controlling, and as well just kind of like really good champion to take against some of this content. But I definitely feel at times when most of the interactions will call for you to get some kind of like non-damaging debuff or debuff in essence, it means that this will be very helpful for you to have certain champions to interact. I don't know, it seems very weird that this particular quest has more on you get things like spry or weakness and have those damage over time debuffs that, or not damage over time, but debuffs in general, that it means that there are some clear options. Definitely with Dr. Doom and any champion that has any kind of stagger or Fate Seal or Nullification, dealing with the likes of I'm Patriot or the Patriot Garrison node means that you can suppress armor, which then therefore would suppress armored assault. And if you that's going to be great. I think stagger probably a little bit better on that one, but it would probably be of advantage to just have an armor break champion as an alternative. Not saying it has to be stagger. You could do armor break as well, which then falls into lines of things like Cosmic Ghost Rider, Angela, Terex, and so many others as well. But that doesn't mean to say, even though I recommend that team, that there's not any other options. There is a countless amount. As I said yesterday in the video, Cap Infinity War with a skill-based champion to shrug off debuff effects can be very helpful. You've also got Corvus. Corvus could be good in interaction. Nick Fury, Human Torch, and Dragon Man. Funnily enough, someone in my chat said they used that last night in the stream. Apocalypse, Magneto, Cable. Utilization of things like immunity. Disorientate immunity. So if you've got Hard Knock Life, you will get a disorientate debuff. I want to say that one other time you get it, but I can't remember if that is indeed the case. But still, having that immunity, because it is something that goes on you, is something nice to shrug off. And as well, with Apocalypse dealing with evade suppression, also having immunities and the Horseman synergy means that he is a really good asset. And having things like Magneto, which worked relatively well for me last night, although there wasn't too many hashtag metals on the route. But Cable with the degen damage and the Horseman interaction can really mean that there's some stonks available for damage. Nick Fury, Cat Marvel moving, and Quake. If you're good with Quake, create your distance and it can work wonders for you. The same way that Nick Fury can deal with a lot of situations and do lots of damage. So yeah, I got Poison Immunity, Cat Marvel movie. The list goes on. Sorcerer Supreme, Archangel, Quake. Another combination suppresses buffs and also suppresses ability accuracy reduction. So that can be good. And then you've got Aegon, Longshot, Terex, Armor Break, Immunities, Fate Seal, Burst Damage, SP2. Aegon was shrugging off debuff effects, True Strike. The list goes on with stuff that can do very well with interacting with the champions on the paths. But again, with those 10, there could go further with this. There could be a multitude of champions that could have the interactions required. It's something to think about when you look at a champion being brought into it. Okay, I need situations where a champion can deal with debuffs, or I play into the narrative of if it's long distance relationship, I keep my distance. But at the same time, you need something to be able to deal with some other circumstances. You may need stagger, you may need armor break, you may even need something that's got True Strike or the ability to deal with situations of evading, which is something, that's incredibly important to the team selection. In any case, I'm going to wrap up here. Links in the description and also on the Discord in the pinned message of how to pick up this spreadsheet. And I hope it really helps people out. I thought it's probably best, even though I can't test out all the people that I've put as best team configurations, a lot of them make sense against the content and the nodes that are there. It's just a case, unfortunately, I can't test this out, but it's best to kind of put it out there, let people see it. You can either go, no, it's not for me, I don't believe it, I don't believe what you're saying there. But, I spent a bit of time thinking about these champions, researching on the amazing Dunres.sk, a brilliant site, great for researching elements. You search something and it's boom, it's there. Thinking about ideas of tenacity or shrugging off effects and stuff like that. It's great. It gives me some real decent perspectives. And the same thing with finding some of the extra nodes. So that was something as well. So shout out to Dunres.sk. But I welcome you in the comment section. If you've got a really good team that you think will be good, then share it with the community. I'm not here to come up with every single idea. There'll be players out there that have a lot of thought process of this stuff, and we'll be able to put in the comment section who you used, who worked effectively, but try and give a bit of reason so it then helps out a summoner go, okay, well that's the reason that they used that, because it's effective for this reason. That's just the extra bit of helping, and hopefully I've done that in this video, just helped out why these certain champions are good for this. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, support the channel, support me doing this. It's absolutely amazing to have that support, so thank you. Now, I might be posting one other video today, which will be about this month. There's lots of content still to post on this month, especially with some Cavalier changes and changes I have to make to the Cavalier cheat sheet 3.0. But as well, check out some recent content here, including guides. I'll also be live streaming, and check me out later on www.twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. See you there. Bye-bye.